Oh, udah bisa, Sir.
Oke, silakan Clarencia and Clement, sorry. Yeah, start now your presentation.
Udah terlihat belum, Mister dan teman-teman?
Masih. Oke, sudah. Baik, silakan.
Hello everyone. Me and my friend Claren will presentate about too much or many, not enough, and will versus going to.
Too much, too many, and not enough. Too much and too many are used to mean more than what we need or more than is necessary, and usually we use this before a noun. We use too much with uncountable noun. For example, I think I've eaten too much food. And we can also use it after the verb to show more than what we need or more than is necessary. For example, please be quiet, you talk too much. And we use too many with countable noun. For example, I think I've bought too many books from the bookstore, and there are too many tourists on the beach. Enough or not enough. We can use enough or not enough with both countable and uncountable nouns, and we can use it before a noun or after an adjective, adverb, and verb. Enough means as much as we need or necessary. For example, I have enough time to be lazy. I didn't study enough, so I failed my exam. Not enough means less than what we need or necessary. For example, there are not enough seats at the concert.
Will versus going to. What is the difference between will and going to? Will. We use will to show what we think may happen in the future. It's just our prediction. For example, Poku will be very smart after he graduates from college. Why do we think so? Because he's studying so hard, so we predict that he will be very smart after he graduates from college. Going to. We use going to show what we think will definitely happen very soon. For example, Davis has a MCL sprain, so he is going to stay at the hospital for a while. Why do we think so? Because he is so obvious that he is injured, so he need to stay at the hospital. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Clarencia and Clement. Next. Rafa and Talita.
Hi everyone, today me and Talita will present about too much, too many, enough. We going to too many. We can use too many for countable nouns. Example, there are too many people in the building. There are too many cars in the street.
Too much. We can use too much for countable nouns. Example, I've drank too much milk. There's too much noise.
Will. We use will for decision in future. Example, I will take the book later and we will eat later.
We use we going to for express that idea that one intends to do something in the future. Example, I am going to eat, I am going to study.
Sir. Enough. We can use enough. Can mean sufficient or sufficiently or as much as required or needed. Example, he has enough money to buy a new car and we don't have enough time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Talita and Rafael. Next, Hannah and Owen.
Hello everyone, today me and Owen gonna presentation about English grammar.
Too many, too much, not enough. Too many and too much. Too many and too much are phrases that we use to say something more than desired or wanted. The difference between too much and too many is is used for something that can be counted or countable nouns. Too much is used for something that can be counted or uncountable nouns. Too many example. There are too many snacks. I've got too many clothes. Too much example. You move too much sand. I drink too much chocolate milk. Not enough. Not enough is the opposite of too much and too many. Not enough is a phrase used to say something is still less than what we wanted. Not enough example. This corn is still not enough for me. There isn't enough money to build a house.
Will and be going to. Will is a modal auxiliary verb that is used to give meaning to the present future tense sentences. We use will to give or ask for information about the future, to talk about what people want to do or are willing to do, to make promises over and requests. Will example. I think it will rain tomorrow. I'll go to the airport tomorrow. I'll have friends who come to hear waiting. Be going to. We use be going to talk about future plans and intention. Usually the decision about the future plans has already been made. We use going to for plans or decision made before speaking to make prediction about the future based on present evidence. Be going to example. Is John coming home soon? Yes, I'm going to meet him at the airport tomorrow. I'm going to watch TV in a minute because my favorite program is on. Look at the sky, it's going to rain soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah and Owen. Next, Adrian and Chelsea. Ngomongnya nggak usah buru-buru ya. Oke. Be slow. Adrian and Chelsea.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Sudi and everyone. Today I'm going to do a presentation about English Unit 8 with Adrian.
Too much versus too many. We use too much or too many plus noun to mean more than we wanted or need something. Too many. We use too many with countable noun. Example, there are too many shops here. We can go to them all. There are too many people in here. I've got too many books. Too much. We use too much with uncountable nouns. Example, I did go much shopping yesterday. I haven't got any money now. I've bought too much food. Don't spend too much time on your phone.
Next is enough versus not enough. For enough, we use enough plus noun to say all that is necessary. For example, is have you got enough chairs? And there is enough cake for everyone. For not enough, we use not enough plus noun to mean less than we want or need of something. Example, there aren't enough chairs for everyone and we haven't got enough money.
Will versus be going to. Will won. We use will won for prediction, offer, and promise. For example, I will arrive at 6 p.m. There won't be enough space at the ball. Be going to. We use be going to for decision and plans made before the moment of speaking. For example, I'm going to help you with your work. She is going to travel to New Zealand next year.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chelsea and Adrian. Moreno. Next. Darius, Chang, and Grace Imelda. Silakan.
Hello everyone. Today me and my friend going to presented about we will versus be going to and too much and too many.
This is be going to both and will and going to be similar in use. Both will and going to can be used to making future prediction without giving a meaning. Example, I think it will be foggy tomorrow. I think it's going to be foggy tomorrow. Will and going to different will is used to express future action decide at the moment of speaking or going to describe future plan. Decide before the moment of speaking. Example, I'll have salad. I'm going to visit my aunt next Friday.
Will is used to indicate a prediction based on a personal opinion or experiences, while going to is used to express a prediction based on present evidence. Examples, I think United will win the game. Look at those black clouds. It is going to rain. Will expresses a future fact. Going to is used to describe something is about to happen. For example, the sun will rise tomorrow. Get back, the bomb is going to explode.
Much and many. We use the quantifiers much mainly to talk about quantities of much and bigger. We use the noun is not countable. Example, water and use many if the noun is countable. Example, orange soda. Example, I don't have much money. They own many houses. Example for much money. Philip owns many properties in France. He didn't earn much profit this year. How much money he had got? We can use them in with a noun or without a noun.
Will is used to make a promise and offer, a threat, or refusal. For example, a promise. I promise I won't tell anyone you broke the window. For example, as an offer, I'll take you to the airport tomorrow. Example for a threat, I'll tell your parents what you did. Example for a refusal, no, I won't cook your dinner. You can cook it yourself.
Money with noun. We use much with singular, uncountable, not and many with plural noun. I haven't got much change. I've only got a 10 note. Are there many sunsets near you? Question and negative. We usually use much and many with question and negative. Is there much unemployment in that area? How many eggs are in the cake? Do you think many people will come? It was pouring with rain, but there wasn't much wind.
Affirmatives. In affirmative clauses, we sometimes use much and many in more formal styles. There is much concern about drug addiction in the US. He had heard many stories about Yanto, and he knew he was trouble. Much, many of. When we use much or many before articles such as a, an, or the, demonstratives such as this and that, possessives such as my and your, or pronouns such as him or them, we need to use of. How much of this book is fact and how much is fiction? Claude, Claude, the 17th century French painter, spent much of his life in Italy. Unfortunately, not many of the photographers were there.
It's this much, that much. When we are talking to someone face to face, we can use this much and that much. We don't have this to indicate quantity. I only had this much, much, many without noun. Usually leave out the noun after much, many, and a lot Not of when the noun is obvious. Would you like this, but not too much? Can you pass me some envelopes for me?
Much with comparative adjectives and adverbs, much older or much faster. We can use much before comparative adjectives and adverbs to make a stronger comparison. For example, sometimes the prices in the local shop are much better than the supermarket prices. I feel much calmer now I know she's safe. She's walking much more slowly since her operation. Too many, too much, too many, and so much, so many. Too much, too many with a noun, we often use too before much and many. It means more than necessary. We can use too much before an uncountable noun and too many before a plural noun, or without a noun when the noun is obvious. I bought too much food. We had to throw some of it away. They had a lot of work to do, too much. There are too many cars on the road. More people should use public transport. There are 35 children in each class. It's too many.
So much, so many with noun. We use so rather than very much. Very before much and many in never clause to emphasize a very large quantity of something. He has so much money. Not he has very much money. There were so many jobs to do. Not there were very many jobs to do. As much as many as. When we want to make comparing connect to quantity, we use as much as and as many as. Try and find out as many information as you can. You can ask as many questions as you want. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace and Darius. Okay, last not the least, Christy and Kenny. But let me know, Chris,
Depan aja sir, kata Kenny.
jadi partner bisa sendiri, Chris, atau
Minggu depan aja sir, kata Kenny.
minggu depan ya? Okay, that means this is the end of presentation today.